Hello everybody, my name is Shooter101, welcome back to Bar. Now this game haunts my nightmares. I didn't know so much about this game, I still don't know a lot about this game. I didn't know that there were construction turrets. And I didn't know you could speed up... I don't want to say that you speed up the process. Actually, you really do. There is so much to this freaking video game. I still don't understand about 80% of it. And I was like, okay, do I continue playing against the AI? Why is my music why does everything stop? I have no audio anymore. Wait a minute. No, I can't do that because this is not... Okay, never mind. Well, let's hope there's AI or volume, I guess. But yeah, I was just like, this game annoys me. Because like I just talked about this as well. I was asked about RTS games in particular as to why some of them are so boring and some of them are so interesting. And this one's interesting. Supremely so. Because there is so much information that, like, you don't need to register in most FPS, RTS games. Like, for instance, StarCraft, because that's the one I'm well-versed in. Once you know, like, 3 different builds for whatever race you're in, you're good to go. This game... Even, like, if you're in a different faction, I don't think there's a significant difference. I think it's pretty much the same thing, just reskinned, and then some things take up more space than others, I think. And also there's different names and things are just retextured, but and things work a little bit different. Okay, there are different units that work a little bit differently, but it's basically the same premise. However, that being said, this game's a bitch. So I played around, because... Usually what RTS players do when they come to a new game like this, that is super challenging, and there's no, like, set build order or anything, and thank goodness there's not. There are too many options. And that's not a bad thing, especially in this context, because you'll get a different game every single time, whereas StarCraft, or games like StarCraft, Age of Empires is not an exception to this. The only difference is there is you have multiple different civilizations, but in StarCraft, every single game is going to be the same. Pretty much anyway. Like, whatever race you're facing off against, you'll have a different build, but the games are going to go very similarly. However, in this game, because there are so many options, and there are so many things you can do in certain speeds, you're going to get fucked. This game hates people, I think. That or it hates me and I'm just a supreme noob, which I am, and I do admit. Anyway, I have gone for the flight standard. I don't know why. I was looking around, I was building a bunch of units, I went into a game without any AI, because that's what you sometimes do. I was like, okay, I'm gonna play around with all of the units and all the buildings, because that's how you get to know a game. And because sometimes the AI loves to rush me and just kill me, I don't get to do that. So, I did that. I lost against the AI. I went in alone, and then I just built as many random things as possible. Not only did I realize that aircraft are actually not that expensive as long as you have the energy, building power is a very important thing that I didn't know about. It sounds so stupid, but... I didn't know about it, and now I do. So, anyway, that being said... Uh-oh. Okay, maybe not. What the heck? Ignore space. Because, beyond all reason... Oh, right, it's updated. Never mind. Different window. There we go. We're going to do this. This is going to happen. I'm going to win a game. And it's really sad because this is the easiest AI and it beats me every time. I've maybe done 20 games. Not with the newest information that I've gained from both comments and from just playing. But, oh my god. This game. Okay, anyway, I love it though. I really do love it. And if it ever has to, like, when it comes out on Steam, if it's gonna be a paid game, I probably will buy it. Okay, there is sound. Oh, phew. Not that you guys can hear it, apparently, but I can. I was really confused. Also, I found a good speed setting. I actually had to look up what the speed settings were for StarCraft. You can't get it exact in this game, but I found out 1.5 speed works pretty well. Like, it's quick, but also you still understand everything that's going on. So, that being said, I'm going to set it to 1.5 speed. We're going to be right here. I am so ready to lose this. Okay, I'm going to hook up some things here. And then we're going to go for aircraft pad. This is not going to go well. Let's do this. Let's lose a bunch. Oh yeah, also F4. I knew that, though. I knew F4 gave you a spot, but I figured you can literally just look and see where the spots are. Okay. Let's hope I don't get rushed this time. Happened last time I played. There were some, like... Is this map mirrored? I don't think it's perfect. No, it's not. Not quite. Yeah, not quite mirrored. It's slightly mirrored. It's mirrored and then offset a little bit. It feels. It's not, though, because everything's a little bit different, but... Generally speaking, it's similar. Watch, I'm gonna get smack dab right now. I'm dead. Yeah, so we're gonna go with an air style this time. So, I didn't like air when I did it, and then I realized there were some benefits to doing air. And then I just kind of realized that it's kind of a little stupid not to go air for certain situations. Also, these are actually pretty expensive energy-wise, but not other. So, while that's going down, I'm going to build some solar panels. And then I'm going to build a energy storage. That costs a lot, never mind. Stop it. For a second, we need that constructor first. Yeah, but I didn't realize building power was a very important thing. I didn't realize that was also a very underestimated thing. So we're gonna go for building power as well as firepower, but that's gonna take a hot second. But also, map control is a very important thing, and I seem really stupid for not bringing that up last time. Map control is always going to be important. In every RTS game. I don't think there's a single RTS game where that will never be important. And in this one especially, it's actually hyper important that you have map control. But with this benefit of having flying units that will kind of do the work for me, and by that I mean they won't really do the work for me, but we'll have things to go off of as soon as we get some more construction units, speaking of. I didn't know what it meant by get something to support your buildings for, like, building things faster. I didn't know what that meant. And then I realized that you can click things that build things onto other buildings, and then they build whatever you're trying to build substantially faster. Didn't know that. Know that now. Didn't know that before. So we're actually going to go out and claim as many of these as quickly as possible, because already? Okay. That's not that big of a deal. Well, it is that big of a deal when you have anti-air right away. Oh, yeah. Because we have those guys, like, they'll just... I'm assuming the other one died. Okay. Now that we're on a very bad roll so far. We've got this. I'm gonna need more than that. too. Okay. I think if we can get enough of these, that'll be good. Okay. I need a metal storage container. And also, we need more energy ASAP. So we have 4K. I need to start getting map control. I need to start seeing what's going on, but I'm gonna get some bombers first and some gunships. My only worry is that these are very fragile units. Only one of those got built.
Low power.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm actually surprised I'm not using more than what I'm using. But that's fine, because as soon as this gets built, or one of these two gets built, we'll be fine. And then, yeah, and then we'll get more power. That'll be fine.
Low power.
Yeah, there we go. This is 6 units. Let's go scout out a little bit. I just want to see if there is anything out here. Actually, I should really be hitting F just in case there is anything out here.
Low power.
Okay, no, you guys are coming back. We'll get bombers for this. There are only 2 of these left.
Low power.
Oh my goodness, that's gonna be rough. I need to get that... I don't remember what it's called. I need some more constructors, though. I need more constructors because we're gonna go out and we're gonna try to get some more materials. Preferably more than that would be nice, but I mean, I don't want to go overkill. Let's do 3 for now. I think we can defend just a little bit better. Find it, kill it. You would think that one anti-air unit versus all of that fighter craft would be vulnerable. Did they bring construction units out here? Okay, we need to take that if we can.
Low power.
A lot of missile launching going on. Sorry about that. I'm so dead.
Low power.
The fact that I can't even beat the lowest level AI without getting royally screwed with talks a little bit about me and the game. Holy crap. This is just brutal. They have turrets out here? Fuck's sake. This game's so freaking rough. Bomber's not needed right now. Although, they killed my... yeah. One day. One day I'll get there. These two exist.
Your commander is heavily
Can't
damaged.
do anything about that.
An allied commander has died.
No kidding. Holy fuck, wait a minute. Oh. I'm still too slow. What is... Delta stats? One day. Maybe I need to look up some more stuff or do some more experimenting. Oh yeah, I didn't know there was a Discord bridge. I don't know what the Discord is either. This game is going to make me play a lot more RTS than I usually like to. Oh boy. Yeah. It's a new learning experience for me because it's severely different. It expands so fast. Like, it doesn't just happen, it just goes. That's intense. Anyway. I'm not sure if audio is working anymore or not. Oh, it is. Okay. This game is going to challenge me. It already has challenged me severely. The last episode was, what, 40 minutes? We've halved that, but also because I put the game speed faster. This game is exhausting. Mentally. I just gotta do some more learning. I gotta learn some new tips and tricks. But yeah, so the comments that I got were super appreciated. And I think one of them was even from Bar themselves. This bar, not the other bar. It's so well made too. Like, I have no complaints about this game. I don't think I'll ever have complaints about this game. So I thought there was a 400 limit to units per player, but no, it's 2,000. So that means these games could get huge, like huge. I'm assuming it's supposed to be Martin, but there's a J in there, so I don't know. I'm sorry if I got that wrong if you're watching this video. they gave me some really awesome tips. Like they listed off a whole bunch of things that I may have gotten wrong, or that just some things that you know can help me out. So this game has been in development for 4 years. The only reason I thought it was new is because most of the content coming out is from this and last year. That I've seen anyway. There's older videos, and I've like tried to go back, but usually there's not much of a point of going too far back into a game's history when you're learning it, because you need to know more about now. That being said, I am amazed by this game. I am absolutely, like, mind blown, because usually RTS games are not super challenging. Mind you, this is coming from a StarCraft player who used to play competitively, and also a Age of Empires player who used to play semi-competitively. And also, what was that game called? Empire at War? No, that's the Star Wars one. I did play that too, but there's another one that I can't remember the name of. Anyway, Empire Earth. That's the one. Though that was a good game. Into something like this game is substantially difficult, because here's my rating system for easy to difficult. We have Halo Wars 1 and 2 being the easiest RTS games ever, that I've ever played, ever. Then you have StarCraft 2, StarCraft 1, Warcraft 3 being slightly harder than StarCraft for me. Then Homeworld, in my opinion, and then this. This is just supremely above. Empire Earth is probably somewhere in between StarCraft and StarCraft 2, and then same with Age of Empires, just because of the massive variety that those games have. But this game sets a new level for me, and it might not even actually be that hard. Like, I've seen people play this game, and they seem to be brilliant at it. I seem to be the only one with issues. I know I'm not. But this game sets a whole new level for me, because there's so much more. And for the fact that it's been 4 years in development, it's still, well, eventually it will be released on Steam. Like I said, I would definitely pay for this game. This game is 4 years in development. I think people don't realize how much or how little you can get done in that time. But my video game has been developed, or being developed, for about a year. And by developed, I mean most of that year was planning and draw-ups and putting pieces together. We're still doing that as video game development has officially started, and the world is starting to be built and mechanically. So 4 years for video game development. In 1 year, we've done nothing but planning and some building. In 4 years, these people have made... I'm not sure how many people are working on this. I really don't know how many people are doing this project for BAR. But in 4 years, having a really well-made RTS game with all the mechanics working, as far as I can tell, with the exception of, I think, try and add Raptor defense. Oh, okay. I don't know what Raptor defense is, but okay, so there's some things I have to look into. I didn't actually see this. Oh, they're one of the devs! Well, shit! Nice. Anyway, thank you for watching, if you're watching this one as well. Try it with friends as well. I need to get some of my friends, my RTS friends in here. But yeah, so it was actually a very interesting story how I got into this game. My friend from my StarCraft days messaged me, because sometimes we still play, like, Overwatch, StarCraft together, and we probably will be doing more of that in the future. He messaged me and he was like, hey, have you heard of BAR? And I was like, no, I haven't. What is it? So he sent me the link, and I looked at it, just the videos, and I was like, holy crap, I need this game. So I downloaded it immediately. I think this was at midnight. And then I played one game. And that was a mistake, because I played one game that went on for 40 minutes. of me just surviving, me trying to survive and figure out how to play. I don't know how I lasted 40 minutes, but I did. I don't last 40 minutes anymore. It's like 20 to 30 minutes, if I'm lucky. Unless I'm on 1.5 speed now, then I don't last that long. It's a good game, to say the least. It's absolutely, like, I will play this probably forever. I'm not joking about that either. Like, I love RTS games that give people a challenge, because not only does it just, it's hard. I love games that give you a challenge. It's hard, but it pushes you to want to learn and to do better. At least in my experience, and this game is that game. I will never stop playing it until I get decent. Because I don't think that I'd ever, I don't think I'd ever get there. Also, yeah, Beyond All Reason themselves, I'm pretty sure this is their YouTube channel, gave me a link to guides that they have. So, like, to get started, and holy crap, they're really in-depth. And then they got advanced tutorials, and, you know, pro tutorials, Air from Above. That's why people like Air so much. Oh! Oh, fuck's sake. Yeah, no, I watched some tutorials specifically on economy, because economy in this game is different from any other thing I've ever seen. Basic Sea Warfare. Is that easier than... Is this different than... Oh no, there's multiple layers to Sea Warfare? Uh-oh. Glad I haven't done that yet. I'll probably learn about this. I haven't read all of these yet, to say the least. I've read the economic stuff, partially. I have not read the, actual war stuff. Crap. Anyway. Game is good. The developers have an awesome game. That's my I went too long on this rant. RTS is possibly my favorite genre. Well, RPG RTS is probably my favorite genre. And this game, of all games, a game I can't play well, has sparked more love of RTS than I think any other RTS game has ever done for me, personally. So yeah, there's that. Great game. Glad I could play it. Glad I tried it. Glad I'm going to continue playing it, because I will continue playing it. There's nothing stopping me from continuing to play this. But yeah, it's been great having, I guess, the actual developer, one of the developers. I don't know how many people worked on this project. Either way, 4 years, incredible, I don't want to call it a feat, but, like, it's incredible. It is incredible. I think there was something mentioned about balance being not quite done yet. Yeah, map control is important. I'm just trying to... Jeez. Yeah, no, I really enjoy this game, though. And I hope you... For anyone who's watching who is not a developer of this game, please check it out. I left the link in the description below in the last video. I'll do the same in this video. Downloading is super simple. It takes a little bit, especially for the maps, which I have not fully done yet. I've only done probably about half of them, not even. And even that's a lot of maps. Like, the list is extensive. This game is really well made, and it's complex, and yeah, they talk about it themselves actually a little bit in my comment section. It is a complex game, and I think that makes it significantly better, because it's executed so well. Like, I'm really skeptical usually of RTS games that have multiple layers to each different kind of combat. I usually am super skeptical of that, because, you know, naval is something in of itself. and then aerial, and then just ground battles. You know, you have that. But then you also add submersibles and cloaking and stealth bombers and things like that, which there are in this game. It goes an extra length, and it adds more than any other RTS. And usually I like to say, but in this case it's an exception, usually more game mechanics equals less fun. But in this case, it equals a harsher learning experience. And not only just a harsher learning experience, but it's a harsher learning experience, but also on top of that, it is fun even when you lose, because you know, you go through your head and you're like, okay, what do I do better? How can I do better? So there's all of that as well, and there is a lot to learn in this game, and I cannot wait to learn it. The maps are really well made too. That I didn't discuss much. I don't know. I'm assuming most of them are. Actually, they talk about it. I'm assuming most of these are made by the developers. I assume that some of these also aren't necessarily made by the developers, because, well, maybe they are. I don't know. I don't know how the mapping works. I know there's a lot of unofficial things in here. But yeah, the maps are really well made. As for balance, I don't find that there's much of an issue. I don't. Like, air units are really weak, but they pack a punch if executed properly, which I cannot. It's a good game. That's all. I will continue to rant and rave. I think that was a 20-minute rant or something like that, but or a 10-minute rant or something stupid. So I'm sorry for taking up your time. This would have ended 10 minutes ago, but I decided to talk about my thoughts about the game, and I probably will continue to do so in future episodes of Bar. Just because, also, I like that the fact... it's beyond all reason. This game is beyond all reason. There's no reason for any of this. It's just there. And it's absurd. 2,000 units per player. So yeah, if you have 4 people in a game, you could potentially have a 4,000. Sorry. An 8,000 army battle. Unit battle. Well, I don't even think it would be. Yeah, no, it would be. It would be 8,000. Like, and I get that probably doesn't happen a lot. Well, 2v2s, it probably does happen a lot. But like, if I can get to the point where I'm doing like 1v1 games and there are, oh god, that's gonna be a lot of processing to do. But like thousands of units fighting each other, air, ground, whatever. It's gonna be freaking insane. Anyway, enough talk from me. Game speaks for itself. If you're not one of the developers, which I'm super appreciative that they actually commented on my last video, and it seemed like they were happy to see that I was enjoying the game. I mean, I'd hope they were happy that I was enjoying the game. Very awesome to have some developers of the game talk into, or at least a developer of the game talk on my YouTube video. That was awesome. So, and I am assuming it was the official Bar YouTube channel, beyond all reason, for those of you who haven't gotten that by now. Also chat and give me a link to their guides, which I will need. I also pinned that, by the way, primarily because, one, it's not often that I have that happen. I know it's a small-ish. Small. I count hundreds of people as big. It's an awesome game. But yeah, I'll probably have to go into some online games, spectate, see how things go. Or I might just play a couple of online games, even though I absolutely suck and will bring down my team. No, never mind. I'll spectate probably, and then get some of my RTS friends on. But yeah, so it was super awesome to see a dev. I was oddly before they even mentioned it, I was like pretty sure, but yeah, they definitely they will definitely see more videos of this in the future from me, because this game is something else. And I did notice before they said they were one of the devs, because there's a lot of information to come out. Anyway, for those of you who are not developers of this game, who are watching this YouTube video, go check it out. If you like RTS games, even if you don't, well, actually, no, if you don't, you might not want to go into this one specifically, because this is not a good ease into. Give it a shot anyway, I guess, but this is not a good ease into for RTS games. Find something else that's a little bit easier, and then come to this. Or just do this, because even I'm having issues. Either way, this game's fantastic. I'm not too sure how non-RTS players would do. They might do better than me, actually, because I have certain things built into my brain from other RTS games. So never mind. If you're completely new to RTS, this might be a perfect game for you. I don't know, because I'm an RTS player and it's still difficult. But, I mean, I have certain things built into my mind, so it might actually be significantly easier. Also, I'm not going to talk about the fact that trending on YouTube right now is Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, and then everything else is just political. Good to know that those two are still up there on the trending list. Anyway, I really hope this game does well. Bar, specifically, not mine's whatever. This game better do well, because it is so well made. I am thoroughly impressed. I was about to say, that's not something you can get out of me pretty easily, but this game, well, for RTS, it's not something that I easily get. Like, I'm not super impressed with the Halo Wars games. Let's just put it that way. I am thoroughly impressed with this game. Although I do remember reading somewhere that the balancing wasn't fully done yet, but I can't find that, so never mind. Oh, I think that balance from the engine? Anyway, it's a good engine, it's a good game, check it out. I'm done with my ranting and raving. This has turned into a 40-minute video again. My bad. This could have seriously been done 10 to 15 minutes ago. I'll be playing more of this. Hopefully those videos will be shorter, because I'll probably have less and less to talk about as I go on. Instead of me just constantly saying I really like this game. Because I really do. But yeah, this game's harsh. It's complex. It's strategic. It's chess. But instead of it being turn-based, I think they even have a chess mode. Anyway, it's chess, but instead of it being turn-based, you're screwed. Because your pawns are just dead. At least mine are. But yeah, so great game. Love it. I'll make more videos on it. Hopefully shorter than 40 minutes. Hope you guys all enjoyed. I'll be back doing more YouTube videos again. I'm really happy to come back, especially with a game like this. It'll be a lot of fun. The learning experience will be harsh, but it'll be a lot of fun. So anyway, with that being said, hope you guys all enjoyed. I will see you all later. Goodbye.